Hello, today I'd like to show you how to create a simple thank you card using distress inks and embossing folders. So I'll start with a plain card base and a plain piece of paper. This is cardstock, and it's gonna go right here. I'm gonna go run it through my embossing machine. I'm gonna place it in the embossing folder, run through the machine, and come back and show you how to create this nice, beautiful raised colored surface. Alright, I ran it through my embossing machine. It's a very nice design, but as you can tell, it's raised surface, but it's still not colored. It's hard to see it. And if I put it on a card, it will be pretty, but I'd like to add more of the coloring there. So we're going to take our Distress Oxide ink. Regular Distress ink works well as well. And take my dabber, ink it up. I'm going to start.
Mama, that's not for you. That's not for you.
Mama's making a video, honey. Don't touch. My little helpers here is saying hello. Alright, so I'm just going around. I don't press too much because I don't want to put any ink on the paper itself, or not a lot at least. So I'm just going over the top. Honey, can you please let mommy finish? Okay, so we got a nice, and sometimes I will go in and kind of color in the inside just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Alright, so here is, oh, I missed a spot here. There we go. Now it's really looking great. It's coming up, and I can mount it on a card base. But first I'm probably gonna stamp it. So I have this clear stamp that says thank you. It fits nicely in here, so I'm gonna align it, put it on a clear block. And I'm going to ink it. I'm going to use this purple ink. Got this, I believe, at Michael's. And now we're going to stamp. Oh, if you have a little bit of ink that got on the clear block.
I love you.
I love you too, honey. Then we can wipe it off just to make sure it doesn't get on our card, because all we want is just the raised surface of the stamp. And we're going to stamp. Alright, so there we go. Thank you. And now I can put the glue on the back of this card. You do have to be a little careful because these are very fragile now. So put the glue on lightly. If you prefer glue stick, that's fine too. And I see that I missed a corner here. You want to make sure you get the corners for sure. Okay. And now we're going to mount it on our card base. And I want to card base. Yes, honey, card base.
Why card base?
That's what it's called, card base.
Oh, what is making do?
Alright, so make sure it is straight. And there we go. Cute little card. As a thank you. Took us, I think, 5 minutes or less to make it. Can put it in an envelope, and here I usually actually add an index card inside so that whatever you stamp here can be visible, because the card, if the card base is dark, I would put a little index cards. I like doing that. So you can put it here, and then you can actually stamp it again with the same stamp with a different ink or the same ink, or you could find a different stamp and stamp it in there. So here you go, a cute little thank you card using embossing folders.
Mama, why
and
a
distress
card?
ink.
Mama, why a card?
Because we like to make cards. Would you like to make a card with me?